Today we learn how to crochet this beautiful stitch. There are 2 rows a repeat, and I show you how to change the color as well. The hook I'm using is 4 mm. We begin with a slip knot and we chain any number you like or any number you need for your project. On row 1, we skip the first chain and we go to the second chain, grab the yarn, pull through, and we make our first single crochet. And now we repeat the single crochet in each chain. Go to the next chain, make a loop, and pull through the 2 loops. Make a chain, pull through the 2 loops. And like this all the way. And again we go to the chain, make the single crochet, and now to the last chain and make single crochet. For row 2 we chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. Then we turn. Yarn over, we skip the first stitch to the second stitch in both loops. Grab the yarn and make a long loop. Now we yarn over and we go to the stitch we skipped for the first stitch, and again we make a long loop. Then grab the yarn and we pull through all the loops. And we repeat. We yarn over, we go to the next stitch, make a long loop. Then yarn over and we go back to the stitch and grab the yarn, pull through. Again, yarn over to the next stitch, we go and make a long loop. Yarn over, we go to the previous stitch and make a long loop. Then grab the yarn and pull through all loops. And again we yarn over, we go to the next stitch, make a long loop, yarn over to the previous, make a long stitch and pull through. And to the last one we go in both loops, make a long loop, yarn over, we go back to the previous one and pull through. And we're gonna yarn over and we go back in the last one and we make a double crochet. Because we start with 3 chains and we count them like double crochet, that's why we finish with a double crochet. For row 3 we chain 1 and we turn. We skip the chain we just made and we go to the first stitch in both loops and make a single crochet. Now we go in the next stitch, but only front loop. The loop is close to us, and make single crochet. And this is what we need to repeat. Front loop, single crochet. Front loop, single crochet. And in the last stitch we're gonna go in both loops and make the single crochet. We go in front loop and make the single crochet, and now we go in both loops and make the single crochet. Next I will change the color, so for that I'm gonna go right here and I will finish the single crochet with the new color. And now we're gonna repeat row 2 and 3. Chain 3 and turn, yarn over, we skip the first stitch to the second one. In both loops we make a long loop, then yarn over, and we go back to the first stitch and make a long loop. Grab the yarn and pull through all the loops. Again, yarn over to the next stitch, make a long loop, yarn over, we go back to the previous one and make the loops. And again to the next one, and like this all the way. Let's finish the row together. I go to the stitch and then I go back to the previous one, and in the last one I go and make the long loop, then I go to the previous one, pull through, and now we need to go to the last one again and make the double crochet. And now we need to repeat row 3, I'm sorry, this is row 2. Now we go and repeat row 3. To repeat row 3, we need to start with chain 1, then we turn, skip the first chain to the first stitch, we go in both loops, and we make the single crochet. And now we go in front loop, so the loop is close to us only, and make the single crochet. And we repeat the front loop only, single crochet, except the last one. In the last one I go in both loops and then make the single crochet, but because I want to go back to this color, I will finish the single crochet with the color I want to change. If you don't like the way this loop will look right here, you can cut the yarn and add the yarn how we did when we use the pink one. And now we just need to go back to row 3, to row 2 and 3 and repeat them. And this is the stitch. You can use either like this or like this. I think both sides look amazing. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed this stitch and you will give a try.